Question, guys. Have you noticed something strange about Hollywood? I mean, when you look at the biggest superheroes, the best villains, and even the most respected actors, it's one thing that's shocking people, and that is a lot of them ain't even American. They're British. And this isn't random at all. The British invasion, it happened in music back in the 80s and 90s. And now it's happening all over again in Hollywood. And we finna get into this and break it down about how it happened, why it's working, and what it means for the future of cinema. Now, for some of y'all who probably don't know or don't believe me that the British is taking over, let's just go over a few actors who are dominating in American film and television. Number one, Daniel Ezra. He played Spencer James on All American. A lot of people didn't know he was British. Number two, Andrew Lincoln, who played Rick Grimes in The Walking Dead. He's British. Number three, now this one is going to shock you guys. Ian McShane, who plays Winston in the John Wick series. He's British. And some people are probably shocked, like, hold on, wait a minute. Winston is British? Yep. Winston is British. But the question is, how is it that these guys are coming over here to America and they have totally taken over and dominated American cinema to the point that it's pissing off the American actors? Because they like, these guys are taking all the roles. How are they taking all the roles from us? Let's break it down. Now, according to an article I saw on MSN, it says the influence of British actors on Hollywood is undeniable, with many of them taking on leading roles in major film and television shows. Their success is attributed to several factors. Number one, the intense theater training. British actors undergo rigorous training in the theater, which equips them with a strong foundation in acting techniques and stage presence. Number two, accent versatility. The ability to convincingly portray American dialects and accents in a significant asset, as American audience often prefer actors who can convincingly represent their own culture. Now, let's talk about that, because this right here is so true. When you look at Damson Idris, who played Franklin Saint, when you look at Idris Elba, who plays Stringer Bell, when you look at Daniel Ezra from All American and a few other ones, they have American accents down packed to a Z, not to a T. And they are so convincing that when they're not acting on the shows or the movies and they do interviews and you listen to that British accent come out, you're like, hold on, wait a minute. You mean tell me the whole time this guy was not American, he's British? Yep. But he was so convincing. They're so convincing at it. The next one, character development. The emphasis on character development in British theater translates well to film and television, allowing actors to bring depth and nuance to their roles. Versatility and adaptability. British actors are known for their versatility and ability to take on complex roles, which has earned them critical acclaim and numerous awards. Let's talk about that. I have seen for years a lot of British actors who take on these complex roles, and they're so good at it to the point that it's scary. And what I mean by scary, not scary in a bad way, but scary as in good, that they are so better at it than the American actors. I mean, they came over here and they just have our shit down so packed. And the funny thing about it is that I have yet to see an American actor take on a British role and have a British role and British accent down pat. I have yet to see that. Now, it may have happened and I could be wrong about it. If I am, you guys let me know that. But as I said, I have yet to see that happen. And this wave is only going to get bigger and bigger to the point that a lot of American actors, I don't know what they're going to do. And some of them are worried. Some of them are pissed off right now because they're like, hey, why is it that you hiring this guy from London to come over here and get the role instead of me? Because of two things that I see. One, not only are these guys very good as far as the acting and the development of the character, but some of them are big in London and they come over here to the United States to grow their brand and to grow themselves as global talent. So that when they get put in these movies, that the movie can sell overseas because they've already developed themselves in the British market. And that right there is going to make it harder and harder for American actors to compete with the British. Because over here in the United States, we don't have that many big movie stars like we used to. We just don't. We have a lot more British actors that are big stars, but not Americans. So we just gonna have to sit back and see how this is gonna plan out. Stay tuned.